welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you about the time I hid in an abandoned cabin for 36 hours alone in the woods. The entire structure is slowly being consumed by the forest around it. Vines and ivy crawl up its rotting wooden walls and over its broken windows. As I step inside, the floorboards creak ominously beneath my weight. I can feel the eyes of the forest upon me, watching my every move. And just as I begin to explore, something darts out of the corner of my eye. I whirl around, my flashlight beams slicing through the gloom, revealing nothing but dust motes dancing in the pale light. As I venture deeper into the cabin, the wind suddenly begins to rattle the windows, and I can hear the dry leaves and twigs scratching against the outside walls. I try to ignore these sounds, attributing them to the natural elements. But then I hear a noise that sends a chill down my spine. It's a scraping sound like that of metal on wood, and it seems to be coming from just beyond my line of sight. My heart pounds in my chest as I cautiously make my way through the debris-strewn floor. Then, just as I round a corner, my flashlight catches movement in the corner of the room. I freeze, my heart skipping a beat. There, in the dim light, I see the shadow of a tall, thin figure standing by the wall, let out a scream and scramble backwards, my foot catching on a loose floorboard. I fall, sending the flashlight clattering across the floor. It slides to a stop at the base of the wall, its light extinguished. In the sudden darkness, I can hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching me. I don't know what to do, so I hide behind a table, hugging myself, trying to make myself small. The footsteps stop. I peek out from behind the table and see the dark outline of a person standing in the doorway. They seem to be staring directly at me. I scream again and curl up into a ball, burying my face in my hands. Time seems to stand still. Then, just as suddenly as they appeared, the footsteps fade away. I stay huddled on the floor until I hear the front door open and close. I didn't want to go to that abandoned cabin, but I'm glad I did. And now it's time for you to tell me your story.
How long can you survive alone in the woods?
Comment below. And if you want to hear more scary stories, stay tuned for more content. See you next time.